Hello and welcome to Titanfall Weekly, our weekly Titanfall show. I am Lorenzo Valoria.
I am Tom Agrino, standing in for Hollander Cooper, standing in for Greg Henniger.
You're kind of our resident Respawn Entertainment.
Guru? Can I be a guru?
Yeah, you could be a guru.
I'm a guru.
Yeah, let's just say that.
Yep.
But this week we want to talk a little bit about the developers of Titanfall and what they did.
I know, Respawn Entertainment is a relatively new studio, but it's got roots, man. Like, it goes all the way back to the early 2000s, mostly through Vince Zampella and not Jason. Is it Jason West?
Frank West.
Frank West?
No, Adam West?
I think it's Jason West.
It's Jason West. Yes, it is. Yeah.
But so they got their start at a little studio called 2015 Inc. If that name doesn't sound familiar, that's okay. The game they made, though, Medal of Honor Allied Assault, should sound familiar.
World War II shooter.
Yep.
I think, and probably the one that made Medal of Honor name.
That totally made Medal of Honor Medal of Honor. It was like the first. I mean, it wasn't the first Medal of Honor, but it was the first Medal of Honor.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
It was totally good.
And so we're talking early 2000s here, and shortly after that game came out, Activision was like, you know what? We like you guys.
Yeah,
we like what you're doing.
We want you, says Activision.
We want you.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
People like to be wanted.
They do.
So they were acquired, turned into Infinity Ward. We're talking around 2003 here, and it's for about $3 billion.
Yeah.
It's about $3 billion, which is, back in 2003, quite a bit of money.
But they did make that up by creating the Call of Duty franchise, which you guys are probably playing Call of Duty right now. I mean,
probably.
It's running in the background. You're
the newest version.
On YouTube. Yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts.
Ghosts, pretty good game.
Yeah.
I'm not here to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts.
No, Titanfall.
But Call of Duty, so probably Call of Duty, the original is, it's just Call of Duty. It was on the PC, I think. But the big standout Call of Duty 2 game, the original, I guess, I'm not even going to say original, Call of Duty 2 for the Xbox 360, a launch game, that kind of, it
blew everything out of the water, pretty much. It was awesome.
Yeah, in terms of like World War II shooters, you couldn't get better than Call of Duty 2.
And then they went on to make Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, which kind of just reshaped the entirety of multiplayer online.
We're glossing over Call of Duty 3 because, really.
That was Treyarch. Whatever. But,
Modern
Warfare just, they essentially crafted what multiplayer is in shooters today.
Modern Warfare is to like the online multiplayer shooter what really Doom is to the first-person shooter in general. It just completely redefined how we approach, killing other people online.
Exactly. And that makes
$1 billion.
Yeah, that makes billions of dollars. So West and Zampella, they were working at Infinity Ward. All of a sudden, Activision says...
Nope, not quite. They made Modern Warfare 2 first.
They did make Modern Warfare 2.
Also made $1 billion. Well over $1 billion.
Well over $1 billion.
At this point, 2010.
And 2010.
2010 comes along. It's March. Jason West and Vince Zampella walk into the office one day, and they see some big burly dudes. Probably burly. Probably taking some artistic liberties.
Bouncer-esque.
Yeah, bouncer-esque. Like, hey, you need to come with me.
Yeah. We need to go down the hall, sir. And,
you've been fired for insubordination, breach of contract.
Exactly.
Which is, shocking because it's like these guys have just created not just redefining online multiplayer shooters, not just creating $2 billion games,
right?
But they have all this potential to create even more billion-dollar games, and they're just summarily fired.
Let go. They're out. They get the boot.
Get the boot. Boom.
Yeah.
They're out. And, so it's shocking. And, of course, litigation. Now, litigation is not everyone's favorite topic.
No.
I tend to like it because it's, I'm a law and order kind of guy.
It's real technical.
It is real technical.
Yep.
We're not going to get into the nitty-gritty, but let's just say that there was threats and breaches of contract. There was some insubordination. But the way it ultimately played out was Infinity Ward, most of Infinity Ward, goes off, forms Respawn Entertainment with Vince Zampella and Terry West.
Adam West.
And Adam West.
Batman. Indeed.
And they join up with EA, and here we are.
With Respawn Entertainment and Titanfall, which was announced in this year at E3,
Yep.
and it looks awesome.
It looks a lot like Call of Duty a little bit.
It
Call of Duty
does.
with mechs.
It looks like Call of Duty with mechs, but an awesome Call of Duty with mechs.
Awesome Call of
I
Duty.
think so.
You definitely see their tradition in kind of these shooter games.
Yeah. And also recently, Jason West was announced to have left Respawn as well. So I think Vince Zampella was kind of heading everything, and West was on the side. He left for family issues, so he was probably occupied and decided to just.
So, I mean, it's a
you
little
know,
concerning
leave
because
graciously.
I think West was largely considered to be the creative mind behind the gameplay, and
Right.
Zampella was more the creative mind behind the business side of things. So, not the best person to lose.
Yeah, but
the same-
Titanfall does look cool though.
At the
so
same
we'll
time,
see.
you know, the game is largely done by now.
Yeah.
So anyway,
That is it.
That is
That is our episode of Titanfall Weekly for this week. Let us know what you think about the whole Respawn history and the way they came up with Respawn.
question of the week.
And the question of the week is...
If you were to take one feature from Call of Duty Ghosts and take it over to Titanfall, what would it be? What would be the one that they should steal? You just rip off?
Any feature in any Call of Duty in the entire series.
Sure,
So
expand.
let us know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all those awesome things that you could do on the YouTube channels, and we'll be sure to bring more information about Titanfall next week, and we'll see you next week.